Hey guys, my name is Simpsy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 23 Career Mode. Here today on the channel, we're going to be starting a brand new Career Mode series as Tottenham Hotspur. So, if you'd like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. Let's go. The main objective of this series is to try and win Spurs their first major trophy in decades. We want to try and win the Premier League or the Champions League. Now, I'm currently managing Spurs, but Antonio Conte is still obviously at the club in real life, so I would like to get some really high-quality fullbacks and wingbacks, and maybe some Italian players here and there. Alright, so what does the board want us to achieve for this first season? 10 wins, semi-finals in the Champions League, go far. Here's the team, 5-2-3, not the biggest fan of the formation, so I will need to change things up. Let's go. Alright, so my formation that I like, and I think it's probably best for this Spurs team, is a 4-3-3 holding. And I think this is the best without any signings just yet. Son, Kane, Kulusevski, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Basuma, Perisic, Dyer, Romero, Royal, and Lloris. Maybe looking for a centre-back or a right-back, to be fair. Hell, maybe even a midfielder. Alright, so I've gone through and shortlisted a bunch of players that you guys suggested in the poll. So, Verratti, Walker, Tonali, Trippier, Bremer, and Bale. A lot of former players. And hopefully we can sign a couple. But looking at this list, I think Verratti would be a massive statement for the club. 87 overall, 29 years of age, at PSG 5'5". He's going to be able to get those amazing long balls over the top. He can play sort of the deep-lying playmaker position. Man, I can just imagine it. Verratti feeding in Son Heung-min and Harry Kane. It's going to be glorious. But he is going to cost a bit. He also is Italian, so he will have that sort of connection with Conte potentially. So they want upwards of £80 million, which is huge. It's going to blast a significant amount of our transfer budget, but I feel like looking at this Spurs team, we look very light in midfield. Potentially we might need to bring back some players that are out on loan as well, that were loaned out under a previous regime. If we are to go far in the Champions League, challenge for top 4, hell, challenge for the league title, and why not? We've got a good enough squad to go on a Carabao or FA Cup run, but looks like the deal has been signed. £120,000 a week isn't extortionate, but Marco Verratti is in the building. He's been given the number 8, and what a statement. He looks fantastic in a Spurs kit. I reckon, like, the Spurs kit is probably the second or first best kit in the Premier League. I love it so much. Just that white. Like the Real Madrid white, the Spurs white. It just looks so clean, man. But here is Verratti being unveiled at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which is massive. And Romero has been officially signed. We've also got a bunch of loanees as well. We might need to make some deals permanent. So let's recall some of these players. So Lo Celso's out on loan at Villarreal. Man, I feel like I could use him. Kulusevski's obviously been loaned in for us. Reguilon's out on loan. Oh, I think we'll bring him back, because I think Serge Reguilon in FIFA is an amazing player. In real life, he's a little bit out of his depth. Also in Ndombele as well, a career mode legend. Obviously, hasn't really had the best of time adapting to Premier League football in real life. Okay, so with that Verratti deal done, we haven't got that much money to spend. I'd like to bring in Walker or Trips, 2 former Spurs right backs. Just a little bit more attacking. A little bit more offensive than Emerson Royal, who's more defensive in my opinion. But you know what? I think we might get the band back together. I think we might go after and get Gareth Bale, who's been tearing it up. Tearing it up, according to my American friends in the MLS. Not playing for Galaxy, he's playing for the other LA side. So we're going to have to do a player plus cash deal. If we are going to get a right back, we might move on Doherty. So if Doherty's worth 8 mil, we'll give 10. And then he can go have his final days out in LA. And we'll bring back Gareth Bale Also a World Cup year as well, so we'll have a little bit of a break. So let's go with an important squad role. Hell, we could even convert him to a right back or a left back, as Ivan Perisic, as he's gotten older, has been converted to that role. He actually could be our right back if we really wanted to. People forget that Gareth Bale used to play fullback earlier in his career before he got converted, particularly at Southampton. Was an absolute beast in the back line, but he's walking back into the doors once more. And there we go. Gareth Bale back in the new updated 22/Future 23 kit. LA Football Club has let him go. Negotiations, get out of here. Alright, so now with those new signings, I think it is time to change up the team. So Verratti comes in. I think Bentancur gets dropped. We've got Richarlison. We've also got Bale now. We've got a stacked first team and second team. So there's Verratti, and Gareth Bale's back as well. 32 years of age. We've got like a really, really solid side. Oh, we've got an outgoing here. We've sold Ben Davies to Lazio. Simply just really surplus to requirement here at Spurs, and we can do with the cash if we are to fund some more fullbacks. So he's gone to Lazio for £14 million, which isn't too bad. Probably could have gotten slightly a little bit more. Okay, David Smith, 16 years of age, has a 94 potential. Dude, that's crazy. Costa looks alright as well. We've been quite fortunate here looking at the Youth Academy. Sometimes you can get not the best crop of talent. Alright, so throughout the July friendly window, we had a draw against Lazio. That was a deal for the Ben Davies move. I guess the same with the Ndombele one as well. So we're going to be kicking off our Premier League campaign with a match against Manchester United at Old Trafford. We currently sit in 18th. It's going to be a tough one. Hopefully we can pull out a decent result here against the Red Devils. But it's going to be tough. They've got a really solid team. United on the attack, 12 minutes in, found Fernandes, and he snuck it past Hugo Lloris. Unfortunately, they're going all the way to Old Trafford, all the way to the Theatre of Dreams. Fernandes, 10 minutes in, started off the scoring. Later on, they had another option to get a shot on target, but unfortunately, it was in vain. We narrowly lose a 1-0 defeat to United, and we really should have done better than that. It was disappointing to lose the first match of the season. Anyway, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 2 of this Tottenham Hotspur Career series coming out tomorrow. We've got transfer deadline day, and let me know in the comments players you would like me to sign. Alright, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.